Today I'm gonna finally reveal the true formula in finding the best one watch collection watch. Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. Now, if you are watching this show, you are most probably a watch enthusiast, a bit of a geek. And the idea of only owning one watch
is absolutely bonkers.
Yes, we can all dream about selling our entire collection and only having one, but the truth is, no matter how much we love the watch, we'll probably get very bored of it soon. What makes a watch a one watch collection watch? Today's show is inspired by me watching the lovely boys at Watchfinder, who came out with a show about a month ago on one and done watches. They gave us 20 fantastic watches that could be the only watch you ever own. However, after watching the first two choices, it made me say out loud,
are they having a laugh?
Anyway, Tom's first suggestion was the A. Lange & Söhne Odysseus, a watch that no one knows the price of unless you request it. Remember that? So multiple thousands. This very pretty, very nice, with a very A. Lange & Söhne look, was the only watch Tom would ever wear for the rest of his life. So let's paint a scenario, shall we, Tom? Your brother-in-law is getting married and he wants you to come on his stag do. Oh, and by the way, the first thing we're gonna do is paintball. So with Tom's only one watch selection, he's gonna go out into the wilderness with a gun and protective headgear, running about getting hit all over the place whilst wearing this watch. Another scenario. Tom's other half has decided it would be a great thing to go on a hike up a mountain this weekend. You don't have another watch, Tom, so you're taking this watch that has a price on request up Mount Snowdon. Who knows what rock you'll bash it up against, but you will look like the snazziest wrist wearer on that mountain. This isn't a one watch collection. This is a I've got a lot of watches, and this is the icing on the cake. But it was Andrew's choice that really sent me over the edge, because for his one watch collection, he chose one with a dome as big as a snow globe. Yes, the MBNF Legacy Machine 101. A watch that is about as waterproof as this book. Also, because of the big dome, you'll be lucky to wear this under a wizard sleeve, let alone a regular office shirt and blazer. It has a suspended balance wheel, which looks fantastic, but it is about as practical as a chocolate teapot. And in my household, after a game of soft foam sword fighting with the daughter, this watch will probably be kaputski by the end of the first day owning it. It's a fantastic watch, but it ain't a one watch watch. So sit back, relax, and let me give you the true formula of a one watch collection watch. Are you only owning one watch ready? Not really, but let's go. So I'm looking for a watch that I can wear for the rest of my life. No matter what scenario, no matter what environment, this watch is going to be with me every step of the way. So the big word of the day is versatile. This watch has got to look good with a lot of outfits, hasn't it? If it looks out of place wearing a suit, it's not a one watch. If it looks out of place with a football shirt on, it's not a one watch. Okay, so the things that make a watch versatile. Let's take a stainless steel case and bracelet for good measure. For a watch to be versatile, it has to have a mixture of finishing to it. So there's going to be brushed parts, polished parts, shiny bits, non-shiny bits. You know, if I'm at an office environment and the watch is fully bead blasted, it may look like that I've just woken up and chucked on anything I could find. If I'm mountain climbing and the watch is too blingy, then it could put me right off. So there's got to be a balance to the finishing. Before we get to the dial, we got to talk about straps and bracelets, because a one watch collection does not have an integrated bracelet. No, it needs to be versatile. One day you could have this puppy on an ostrich leather strap, the next day you could have it on a NATO, or a stainless steel bracelet, or an alligator strap.
Say what?
The thing is, whatever you partner the watch with, it's gonna go with anything.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you.
Onto the dial. You cannot have a big, loud, colourful dial as a one watch collection. One, it's not going to go with much in your wardrobe. Tom chose this Citizen. I mean, what do I have in my wardrobe that has that colour? I might have a banana costume. Yes, maybe on holiday this watch would look quite cool, but in time you're going to be longing, pining for a normal, boring coloured dial. A monotone colour scheme is the best way to go, whether the dial is white or the dial is black and the indices are white or silver. The handset are important. If your hands are a bit breguet-ish, it's going to look well out of place if you're on a canal rowing or you're running around as a volunteer referee for an under-5s football game. There has to be a hint of sportiness and maybe a hint of seriousness in there too. But what the dial needs to be overall is very clear and very legible. A simple and clear design will make the watch timeless and again be very versatile in whatever situation you give it. So we got to talk about the movement. And I think for a one collection watch, and it's not a quartz based or digital, I think it's got to be an automatic watch. One that you don't need to manually wind all the time. And with the help of the movement from your wrist, you will have access to unlimited power on your watch forever. The last thing I have to talk about is the size. If you want a very versatile watch, don't buy a really big one. Huge size watches look well out of place with a suit. We need water resistance as well, don't we? 100 meters water resistant should be the bare minimum for your one watch. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. For that perfect one watch, you are either looking at a field watch or a dive watch with enough brushing and polishing on it that's 100 meters water resistant and up, quartz, digital or automatic, with a monochromatic color scheme on the dial and removable spring bars so you can change the straps. I know there's going to be quite a few of you out there like whingers because it's the same ones that comment all the time.
Don't listen to him. Buy what you want. You're the only one that's wearing it.
Of course. Please buy what you like and let's bloomin' move on from that, shall we? Now, another reason why I was inspired to make this show was the Hamilton watch Francis and Gay sent to me last week, and it is the khaki field automatic titanium. Now in 2023, it seems as though everything now is being made with titanium. Your knives and forks will be made out of it soon. Your prosthetic hip, sir, will be made from it soon. Even Apple have decided to make their new phone out of titanium. Citizen made a watch out of titanium back in the 70s. Now, I've really tried to love titanium over the last few months. Still struggling. I don't really like the lightweight feel. Much prefer the heft to stainless steel. But if I'm looking at a one watch collection that needs to be very versatile, titanium is a great idea. It's very lightweight on the wrist, and for a person that's just going to own one watch, I can start to see why titanium is so good. This watch I'm showing you here is a perfect example of a one watch collection. It has an in-house automatic movement, 100 meters of water resistance. I even don't mind the blue in it. I think it works really well with the dull color of the titanium, and that blue will go well with a lot of clothing I own. Yes, because the structure is now made with premium titanium, this once affordable field watch has now turned into a timepiece that is £1,000. However, if it's the only watch you're ever going to own, I think it's a decent buy. Okay, so let me show you of some examples a one watch should look like, and I'm going to take it from my collection. First of all, let me tell you that you don't have to spend a lot of money because this A171 will do all the jobs in my life and more, and I guarantee it won't let me down. It's slim, it has the brushing, the polishing. Okay, it's only water resistant to 30 meters, but we all know Casios can go deeper than that. Slips under a cuff, looks good on a tennis court, would look great on the beach, out clubbing. Plus, it takes a beating and keeps on going. I've got a couple of watches that almost tick all the boxes. The khaki field mechanical that I own is a fantastic daily watch. However, the watch is only manual wind. Pretty sure it's only 50 meters of water resistance, and the case is completely bead blasted. But the two watches for me that I would say are the most one watch collection watches are firstly my Tudor Black Bay 58. The other one, of course, is my Rolex Explorer 214270. In the comments below, I'd love for you to tell me what you think a one watch collection looks like. Do you own a watch that could be your only one and done watch? For me, I can't see I'm ever gonna only own one or two watches, because that would just be weird. But it's been a great topic to talk about. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And if I've got you for a few more minutes, try out this beauty. Oh, may not be a one watch collection show, but it's still a great show. Oh God, yeah. Go on, click it. Click it. Click it!